Hi guys, Irit here with a new process video for HipKit Club, and I am using one of the cut files for May, and I love it because it just makes making a layout super easy. So I used one of the pattern papers that we got in the kit. I think this one is from the Paige Evans collection, if I'm not mistaken, and I have also the pattern paper add-on, so I'm going to use one side as my background, that cute light pink multicolored polka dot, or I don't know, confetti type of paper, as my background, and then that other side of it, it's kind of a tone-on-tone pattern in pink. That's what the pattern I used to cut the cut file, and yeah, so I'm using both sides of these papers, and of course 2 sheets of them, and I decided to use white cardstock for the inside of the circle, just to keep things not super busy, because I want to add my photos and title and journaling and embellishments and all those good things. And it's nice when your eye has just a little bit of resting space there. So I used my ATG to adhere everything, and I'm going to pop up that whole big circle of my background. I'm using some just fun foam that I got off Amazon, and I know in the US I've seen Missy use one that has adhesive on one side, and I think that's fabulous, but I haven't seen that here on this side of the Atlantic, so I'm just using my A to G to add adhesive and just trying to get, you know, when I skip this stage and I just put a blob of foam in the middle and then kind of neglect a lot of areas, I always end up regretting it and having to go back and add more foam. So if you're putting anything like this, you know, adding some foam behind it, just add it, or at least divide the foam so it's evenly spread and not just one blob in the middle and then everything flopping on the sides. Trust me, you'll be happy you did that. So I'm going to scrap a couple of these silly photos of my 2 friends and myself, and we just met in town. I was lucky, and my husband stayed with the kids, I think. Yeah, I think he stayed with the baby. I think Ella was in school, and yeah, and we just had fun. One of my friends there in the photo is leaving, and she's going back to her native Australia and taking her Austrian boyfriend with her. So yeah, we're trying to kind of meet and have some quality time, because I'm guessing it will be a long time before I see her again. And then the other friend luckily lives near me and hopefully has no plans of leaving Austria, because I tell you, it is not easy to find good friends, especially as you get older and you know, you don't have those school, university, work places to meet necessarily. So I met these 2 in German course, and yeah, I'm just so happy that I did. But Helen is now leaving, and that's always sad, but you know, she's also going to her home, so I'm sure she will feel good there and won't have to break her teeth speaking German. And I don't know if you say break your teeth. It's actually, I translated a saying we have in Hebrew, that you know, when you make a huge effort to speak a foreign language, we say you break your teeth. But I don't know if you have that in English. if you people of the English language, if you have that. So I thought I would use the gorgeous alpha that came in the main kit that are exclusive to this kit. They're half mint and half gold foil and gorgeous. Maybe it's more aqua than mint. And I thought I was going to use Good Times. And then I decided I end up using some chipboard words from the Oh My Heart chipboard sticker sheet. And yeah, you'll see that happening soon. So I also I cut some extra flowers also from the cut files and added some puffy stickers in the center. And I also used one of the flare buttons from one of the kits and also added that on top of another flower that I cut. And it's just a really easy, super easy way of getting embellishments that coordinate with your design because they're just cut from the same paper. So, I had that extra space of cutting around this circle when I ran this through my cutting machine. So I always cut a bunch of flowers because I know I'll find a use for them anyway. So I'm also taking this journaling card that I thought was perfect, and I have lots of space there in the middle to add journaling, and I'm going to use those thumbs up words for my title. Yeah, it was just a good time, and we ate and had ice cream, so definitely thumbs up on that. And yeah, we met in this coffee place restaurant type of thing that we all like, and Helen and I ate their lovely goat cheese hamburger, which is just as good as it sounds. And yeah, it's just super yummy. She introduced me to it, and we've had it a couple of times, I think, since. And we thought it would be a good opportunity, being this one of the last times that we see each other, to indulge in such delicious, yummy stuff. So it was very, very good. And I'm now just embellishing, adding some chipboard pieces. I kind of let go a little bit of my very fussy side that I tend to get maybe a little bit too fussy with color coordinating my layouts, and I just decided to let go. I really put my faith in the kit, which is always a good idea, just let go. Everything coordinates. I can tell you now that no matter what you pick from the kits and you put it on your layout, it all coordinates. So don't worry about it. And just try, if possible, and usually it is, to repeat things. Like, for example, I am using both of those yellow flowers. So just repeat colors, repeat shapes, textures. If you use chipboard in one place, then add it in another place. If you use a certain color, for example, I have that bird and it has this kind of periwinkle blue to it. So I also added a flower at the bottom that has the same color. So just keep those things in mind. Repeat colors, repeat shapes, repeat textures, and yeah, your layout, your design will look more cohesive and it will all come together. And yeah, I also added some random stuff. I added the watch. There's a chipboard watch, and I don't know, something about time and spending time with friends and precious time and all that stuff. And it just looked cute there, so I added it there. And just searching for the perfect place for all my cute little flowers. Some didn't make it to the page. And I have that little space above the T in thumbs up, so I'm just adding three to be exact, of those chipboard hearts. And yeah, I added my journaling, and now I'm just going to adhere that big circle to my background, and that's it. Super fast, super fun. Make sure you check out the HipKit Club website and the cut files. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I wish you a lovely weekend. Bye.